Hey everybody, Tori Hartman here, and I am super excited to talk to you about my first ever virtual day with the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. And that means I'm going to be teaching some basic and some advanced techniques mixed up so that you really get hitting the ground running with the Chakra Wisdom cards. But before I do that, because I love being interactive, right? So I don't like to just blah, 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 and then that's it. You're going to be doing interactive techniques, so it's really getting involved. But before I do that, as I was saying, I really want to talk to you about, I think, the things that get us stuck and what they are. What gets us stopped in a reading? You know, when you just come to a halt, you're reading and all of a sudden it's like, argh! What's the difference between my brain and intuition? Is that my brain talking or is that my intuition? That's the number one thing that people ask me. And what I want to say about that is the consequences of not knowing the difference, they actually stop a reading in its tracks. Because what happens if you don't know it's your brain talking, you're giving advice. You're telling things that you don't even trust. And you're just trying to look good. You know that thing of like, oh gosh, I don't know what to do, so I just have to say something? That's what begins to happen. And there's a very big energetic difference when your angels are speaking to you and when you are tapped into your intuition. And knowing the difference and knowing how to do it is key. And boy, that's the number one thing that will stop you. Number two, you know, I have to say that the frustration we get, and if you're like me, it's like, I remember when I was learning, and it's like this, you go, what are they trying to tell me? You're in this bubble, and you know that the angels are saying stuff to you, and they're trying to get the message, and you're saying, say it louder. Like, you can't hear it. It's just, you know it's right there. You know there's something that you need to know. And boy, if you knew it, it would be a game changer. And the frustration of not knowing is just, it can be really leveling. And it just, I don't know about you, but I've walked away so many times with that level of frustration. The other thing I want to say is really not knowing the three aspects of the cards. What is that? If you don't know what the three aspects are of a card, you're going to look at a bad card as, I just scared myself. You know, what does that mean? And you're going to look at a card like the Joy card, go, ooh, happy for me. What does it mean? You have no idea what it means. You just know it's good stuff. And you know, when I don't want you to just know good stuff. I want you to really get under there and go, what is the message? What is the message about this? How do I make the most of that good stuff? And by the way, think about this. Did you know that the Joy card could actually be a warning? But if you don't know the three aspects, you're not going to know how this card weaves into this card. So it could be aspect 2 going into 3, going into 1. You know, the do, re, mi. As soon as you start changing the songs, changing the way you put the 1, 2, 3 aspects, the reading begins to take on a life of its own. So let's talk about what we really want. Imagine, all right? What if you could actually stop distractions in their tracks? In other words, you were actually open to the message happening, and you know that when your brain's trying to kick in, you actually know the energetic feeling. You know what it is to stay in shift, focus, so you can do a reading. What if I could show you my own personal secrets of the hidden messages of the Chakra Wisdom cards, so that, guess what? You can effortlessly, easily read with confidence. And you know, when I say my hidden secrets, I really mean it. I do have secrets. I didn't know I had them until someone said, are you holding those a secret? And I was like, no. But you know what? Every reader does have some, but I've tapped into this deck for 30 years. Can you imagine being able to just go, oh my gosh, that's the key that unlocks the deck? I really want to help you unlock the Chakra Wisdom cards so you can get to, how can I do this? So it's like finding my own solutions. So I'm not desperately looking for an answer from the cards. They're reflecting my own wisdom. And by the way, that's how I want to empower you. You already have everything you need. All I have to do is show you this little jangle of keys and you go, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I love ahas. Okay, I'm the person that in every class I do, I have never, and guess what, I'm really saying this, I've never walked away without people saying, oh, whoa. There are so many big ahas when I show you these techniques, and I want you to hit the ground running on this virtual day. This is going to make card reading as effortless as brushing your teeth. and you're done. You know what to do. Please, please, please join me on this virtual day. We're going to take your reading skill from 0 to 60. Let me tell you about the day itself and how it's going to set up. You're going to come in virtually, so you can sit in your jammies at home, right? And we're going to do 3 2-hour sessions. I'm going to talk for about 20 to 30 minutes, so be on time for the beginning because you'll want to hear the lecture. And then I'm going to put you in a virtual room with another person, not recorded, private, and you will get to work with each other on the techniques that I'm going to be teaching you. So you're going to have a full day of the 3 different techniques that will teach you everything that I'm outlining with you right now. And I am limiting this to 50 people. If you're listening right now, please don't delay, because I want you to be one of the 50. And I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you on the virtual day. Take care.